Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Megan, and today I want to do a pick a card reading on how the planetary shifts are affecting your energy. Now the planets are always shifting, they're always going in different directions, changing signs, and they have such a huge impact on our reality. So I want you to know this is a timeless video. You can watch this at any point. These are going to be the shifts that you're currently experiencing based on where the planets are at. In this pick a card, I'm also going to pull what specific planet is affecting you the most. I really wanted to make this video because for me, there's been a lot of planetary shifts that have been affecting my reality in good ways and in very challenging ways. There was just so many solar eclipses that happened, a lot of planets were in retrograde, and so with this pick a card, I really want to channel those energies and see how they're affecting you specifically so we can get some answers to why you've been feeling the way you've been feeling and bring some clarity to any kind of situation you're going through. So what I want you to do, I want you to pick from 4 different groups, 4 different goddess cards, okay? The first card we have is Sekhmet, Be Strong. Number 2 is Dana, the High Priestess. Number 3 is Abundantia, Prosperity. And number 4 is Irene, for Peace. So pick which card resonates with you. Take your time, use your intuition. As soon as you have picked your card, go ahead to the description box below, find your timestamp, and I'll meet you at your reading. Alright, hi group number 1. If you picked the Sekhmet Be Strong Oracle card, these are the messages for you. So, you have a specific planet that is affecting your energy, and what I got for you was Mercury. Okay, Mercury is the planet that rules messages, communication, and also how you see the world. So we'll get into how this is playing a part in your life and your energy. Alright, and the first few cards I've pulled for you is the Knight of Wands, Justice, the Chariot, Angel of Vision, the Star, Father of Swords. Okay, the first message I'm getting for my group number 1 with the Angel of Vision and Justice, we know that Mercury deals with communication, how we see the world, and I feel like this planet's really working with your energy and really helping you in a lot of good ways. They're helping you see the world differently when it comes to other people, when it comes to your conversations. Maybe some of you recently have been in some arguments or disagreements with those around you, and you're starting to see things differently. You're starting to understand why it doesn't matter if you're always right, and you're not always trying to prove a point anymore. You're kind of starting to realize how exhausting it is, even if you know in your heart that that person's wrong or that they did something and it should be known to them that what they did is wrong. You're kind of learning with this energy how to save your energy. You're learning how to stand up for what you believe in, but in a different kind of a way. You know what you believe in and you know what's right in your heart, but you don't feel the need to prove it to other people. And if you still do, that's what Mercury is working on with you right now. Mercury is helping you communicate more clearly to other people so that you're better understood, and you're also not pushing your beliefs on other people. And I don't think you're pushy like in a sense where you're trying to be pushy, but I think sometimes it can come across as that. And what Mercury is showing you is that you're just kind of overexerting your energy. I don't want to say wasting, you're kind of overexerting your energy, and Mercury is showing you how to shine your light and get your point across with, sometimes it's not even with words, it's just with your body language and the actions that you take, right? Because I can tell by this Knight of Wands that this group, whoever chose group number 1, you're strong. You picked the strong card, but you're also very fiery and excited for life. But you're starting to step into this Father of Swords energy, this King of Swords. And I love the King of Swords because this is the very calm energy, and it's very confident and still strong, even stronger, because you're not letting other people's views, other people's opinions rattle you. You're just like, okay, that's what you believe in. That's awesome. This is what I believe in. That's cool. All is well in the world. Like, I don't need to validate my opinion. I don't need you to validate it. I don't need anyone to. I feel like that's the kind of energy that you're stepping into, and it's really beautiful. Yeah, because look, you have the Chariot and the Star card. The Chariot talks about going after what we want, having a clear direction, not giving up. And I feel like with these planetary shifts, you're really learning how to do this, keep doing this in a different kind of way, in a more peaceful way. Like you can still shine bright, shine like a star, and help the world and do all these beautiful things without being too fiery, if that makes sense. Like you're so passionate, but you're learning how to see the world in a different way, how to go about it, how to communicate differently to different people. Because some people really respond well to that passionate, fiery energy, and then other people respond well to that kind of calmer energy. So you're learning the balance in between those two things. So I'm really excited for you. Let's see what other cards we pulled. We have Love the Darkness, Passion, Remove limiting labels you're wearing, Practice Feng Shui, Create a Sacred Space, Door to Spirit, Goddess of the Moon. Okay, the first message I also see with the Goddess of the Moon card and the Door to Spirit is that you are very connected to the moon. So the moon, what sign it's in, is really affecting your energy as well. And the moon's ever changing. Also, pay attention to what kind of planets it shifts in. Also, at certain times, the moon is void of course. That means it's not in any particular sign. And during that time, it's really good to not try any new projects, not get into anything too serious or complicated. It's really interesting. So I really encourage you, number one, to really look into the moon's energies and what kind of signs they're going into, because that's going to be a strong effect on you, because I can tell that this group's really connected to the moon, and you might have felt like that. You might feel more intense energies than other people around the full moon or the new moon. You probably felt a lot with all of the eclipses that have happened very strongly. So really pay attention to this. I'm also getting a lot of messages. There's a lot of empaths watching this as well. So a lot of you are more sensitive to these energies, but you're very strong. You're very, very strong. I think you're stronger. Yeah, you're stronger than you know, because you got this Be Strong card. You are stronger than you think you are. You have a lot of strength. You don't always feel like that because your emotions kind of can take over sometimes, but you are very strong. And with this Door to Spirit card, this is a beautiful card. I love this. This talks about really kind of leveling up in your spirituality. Again, it's seeing things in a different perspective, starting to communicate possibly with your guides and angels more and your higher self, really deepening your intuition. So you're learning how to communicate with your higher self. Like Mercury is the communication planet, so this really makes sense that it's really helping you improve your communication. And yeah, when I see the Love the Darkness card, I love this. See how she's riding? There's a woman here, and she's riding on a black bird. And for you, I think that you're starting to learn how to communicate with yourself in a more loving way, even when it comes to your darker sides, some habits, some things that you do that you don't like about yourself, because we all have our dark and our light, and you're learning to communicate with all sides of yourself with no judgment, with openness, with love, because if we can learn how to talk to ourselves more in a loving way, because a lot of times we talk to ourselves in very mean ways, but it's very subconscious. We don't notice it. It kind of goes under the rug because it's something that we've done since we were little. So I feel like your awareness is really heightened now, and you're learning how to talk to yourself in a more loving way, even when it comes to your faults and things that you struggle with. Yeah, and then we have the Remove the limiting labels you're wearing. So I really feel like there's this heightened awareness for this group, and you're also being encouraged to practice Feng Shui, create a sacred space. So when I see this card, I'm really getting a feeling to bring in some more plants in your home. That's really going to help you. It's going to help cleanse energy. It's going to bring more life and more nature around you. Burning incense and sage and things like that. Also setting up like a nice little nook in your house somewhere where you can journal and meditate and have your crystals there, like almost like a little mini altar or something like that, is really going to help you. And that could be a perfect space for you to help with your communication skills, right? To help with your communication to yourself, your higher self, and to spirit and your guides and things like that. Yeah, and then again we have the passionate card. So you group number 1, you're very passionate. You have this beautiful, and I'm not saying like, oh, you need to stop being passionate and you need to start being more logical and you need to calm down. It's just Spirit's helping you balance this. Mercury's helping you balance this. You have a lot of energies helping you find the more benefits in the calmer energies, right? And being able to use the discernment of like, okay, right now I need to be fiery and passionate, and and then the next day you talk to somebody else and you're like, oh, this is gonna call for some calmer energy, for some more logical thinking and things like that. So you're just balancing out these, and it's really beautiful. Let's see what other cards we have. Goddess of Beauty. You are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Oh, I love this card. Love this card. All right, and then we have the Ace of Swords, the Tower, the Diamond, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I do see something new coming in because you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So swords talk about communication, pentacles talk about money, material objects, home life, things like that. So I see something new coming in for you, maybe a new job or opportunity or a new idea of how to make money or something like that coming in for you soon. And it's going to have to do with the way you communicate. I believe this group are strong communicators. I really do. It's just now you're like leveling up. You're leveling up to like a whole new level of communication. You're going to think, wow, I thought I was a good communicator, and now you're going to be in this whole new energy of, wow, this is important. I see it now. And you're kind of transitioning into that. Yeah, and I love this Tower card because see how there's like a mask there, and it's breaking away, and the lightning is striking the mask. It's kind of like shattering a part of us that isn't needed anymore. And I think for you, it's kind of like this feeling of always having to prove yourself to other people, prove yourself, prove your worth, prove that you're intelligent, prove that your opinion is right and theirs is wrong. And it doesn't always have to be that extreme, but I feel like part of you feels a little unworthy in certain ways, and that part of you is breaking away. Part of you is breaking away, and it's coming in pretty strongly. It's coming in strongly, and it's very necessary because you're breaking away the old so this new energy can come in, this really new, exciting energy, this clarity, because that's what Ace of Swords talks about as well, is a lot of clarity coming in. And we have the High Priestess, which is perfect because this talks about intuition, going within, being still. So you're really being encouraged to talk to your higher self because that communication that you have with yourself is improving. There's a lot of messages for you within that space. You're being encouraged to kind of like slow down and use your good communication skills to start talking to that higher intelligence you have within. And we have the Diamond card. Yes, you are strong. This is the strongest rock, you guys. This group is so strong. You are so strong. And these changes are a little overwhelming, I can tell. I can tell you have the Tower card. I mean, that talks about complete transformation, right? So this is some intense energy you're facing, but you are completely ready for this, and you are being transformed into this diamond energy, right? Diamonds undergo so much pressure before that they can become this beautiful sparkly diamond. So you're going through this for so many good reasons, and you're going to come out with some new opportunities, some clarity, and increased communication skills with the divine, with spirit. Some of you might be channelers too. You might be channeling messages is what I'm hearing. And I see some sort of karmic cycle closing for you. I see some sort of karmic cycle closing and some new door opening. With the door to spirit, you have a new door that's opening, new energy coming in. So I'm really excited for this group. Mercury is helping you out. And I know people get scared of Mercury because they're like, oh, when it's in retrograde, everything goes crazy. Well, if you're watching this video right when I post it, it's not in retrograde anymore. Thank goodness. But I gotta say, I don't always love when Mercury is in retrograde. But I can't hate it because I do so much healing within myself during that time, and even though it's rough, I always come out of it brighter, stronger, more resilient, right? It's like a star. Yeah, you have the Diamond card and the Star. So you're being prepared for some new amazing opportunity, some clarity, and some just like, you're going to the next level. So I'm excited for you. Alright, group number 1, that is all I have for you today. I really hope this helped you out. Put a comment down below if this resonated for you. If you want to book a personal reading, I have all the information down below. Also, find me on Instagram if you want to connect more, okay? I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. If you picked this group, you picked Dana, the High Priestess. So the planet right now that is affecting you very strongly is Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, goodwill, overindulgence, and expanding. So we're going to get into how this planet, how the shifts are affecting your current energy. Okay, the first card we have is the Son of Cups. Then we have the Ten of Wands, Goddess of Nature, Kyanite, the High Priestess, Determination, Sixth Chakra, Archangel Metatron, Cornucopia. Okay, for group number 2, I am getting a couple different messages. Some of them are for work and some of them are for relationships. So if you're struggling in a relationship, take what resonates for that. If you're struggling with work or creativity, just take what resonates. Again, so the first couple of cards I have is the Son of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So for those of you that are having relationship problems, or maybe a problem with a friend, I feel as though there is some harmony being restored with this kyanite crystal. This talks about harmony, peace, bringing in balance. And I feel as though Jupiter is really helping bring that good luck into your relationship and helping to expand it with the Cornucopia card. I feel like you're going through some tough communication blockages is what I'm getting. I'm seeing a lot of blue in your spread, and the kyanite also talks about communication. It's a blue crystal, and that's our throat chakra. So I really feel like you're being helped with your communication with this person, because I feel like with Jupiter and all the other planetary shifts, it's kind of shaking things up for you. If you're not in a relationship, then it could be for work is what I'm seeing. Some of you are trying to, you're really determined, yeah, and the Goddess of Nature card, you're really determined. You're going after something with work, maybe a promotion, or you're starting a new career, or you're trying to expand into something new. And for a lot of you, I think it's in the spiritual arts, because we have the High Priestess and the Sixth Chakra, which talks about meditation. So I feel like you're trying to manifest something, a new opportunity or something like that. And yeah, the Goddess of Nature card says you reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. So for some of you, you're manifesting material abundance with the Cornucopia card, a new job, possibly traveling, something like that. Let's see what other cards we have. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ten of Pentacles, opportunity, enlightenment, turn criticism into kindness, step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Okay, so for those of you that are looking for a new job or something like that, I do see a new opportunity coming in. Spirit's saying to step out of your comfort zone. So Jupiter is working with you to bring in more good luck, more prosperity, more abundance. They're working on expanding your energy, your current energy. So they want you to step out of your comfort zone and try new things, apply for that job you never thought you'd get, or something you don't think you're qualified for. Maybe you're really interested in reading tarot cards or wanting to start a video channel or some artistic project, but you don't think you're good enough, that you have the skill set for it, but you do. You're ready. You've been prepping for this and you're ready for this. We have the Four of Pentacles, which can talk about money worries. So if you're worried about money, Spirit's saying not to. You're working, Jupiter's working with you. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, of prosperity. So you have a lot of good luck energy on your side. And as long as you're doing it from a place of your heart space. If you're going after some sort of career or something because you love doing it, you're going to be rewarded. If you're going after it just because you want to make a lot of money, it's not going to work out. You might make more money, but you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be fulfilled. And for those of you having relationship problems, I want to get back into that because I'm getting another message. So sorry if I'm going back and forth, and for some of you it might be both things. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, and see how it's a couple, and they're coming up to a person sitting in their chair. They're like coming up to him for advice, for help. I'm hearing that right now, I feel like going to therapy could really help you both. I feel like going to therapy could really help you. That's the message I'm getting, because it looks like they're going to talk to like a counselor or a therapist or somebody for help. And I see it with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like fulfillment, abundance in all forms. So I see this therapist that you find being really amazing. I feel like you're being guided to find somebody that's really going to help you. They've heard your prayers and your struggles, and they want to help you. Like, I really think that you're supposed to stay with this person and work through this. And another message I'm getting with the Emperor, going within, it's going to help strengthen your relationship. So working on yourself separately and calming your mind, bringing harmony into your own body, into your own inner temple, is really going to help. Yeah, because it says turn criticism into kindness. So I feel like a lot of you in relationships are being too critical of your partner. You're kind of always nagging on them, and you don't notice it. But it's really wearing them down. And I'm not saying that they don't have a reason for you to nag on them. I'm not saying that. It's just not helping the situation. And Jupiter and Spirit and your guides are really working with you now to show you, like, there's a better way. We're opening new doors for you. Let's see what other messages we have. Inspiration. Rejuvenation. The Knight of Pentacles. Temperance. Let chance play its creative role in your life. Transform the way you see. The Fool. Three of Cups. So with the rejuvenation and the inspiration card, once you rejuvenate yourself, bring in harmony and balance in your relationships, in your career, and things like that, you're going to be inspired. I noticed that in my own life. If I keep trying to work, make a lot of videos, work with a lot of clients, and I don't take this time to just stop and relax, I don't have inspiration. I get overwhelmed, and I don't have any creative ideas. So for those of you trying to work on a creative project or find out what direction I'm supposed to go in, rest is really important for you right now. And with the Fool card, this kind of reminds me earlier of the card that I pulled for you. The step out of your comfort zone and try something new. That's the Fool energy. So some of you may be kind of stagnant. You might be in a similar routine of doing the same things every day. And Spirit is saying it's time to get uncomfortable. Your angels and guides are trying to get you into a new kind of energy, a better energy, one with more abundance and prosperity and love. And to get out of that, you need to try new things. And it could be small things, like next time you have a fight with your significant other, right? Next time you have a fight with them, try to approach it in a different way. And if you don't know how to, you're like, I don't know how. When you're about to say something, stop yourself. Take a huge deep breath and say, how can I say this differently? And think about it. Take a minute, and if your partner looks at you like, what are they doing? Don't worry about that. Like, just say, I'm trying to, I want to start communicating with you differently, so I'm trying to think of a different way of expressing myself. I want us, to improve our relationship, and just try something different. I believe that it'll come in. Some clarity will come in when you take a pause and you take even just a breath or two. It'll come to you. Trust that. Trust your intuition. Trust that your guides are there and that they're going to be there assisting you. And if you're applying for a new job and you don't think you're qualified, or if you're starting a new creative project and you're like, I don't have the skill set, like I need to do more of this or that before I get to that point. No, like your guides, your higher self's ready, and trust that you'll get the information you need when it's time. So you just need to start, because you have let chance play its creative role in your life. So it's time to just get started, to get moving into this new energy. And Jupiter is helping you see things differently. This planet's helping you see things differently. It's bringing a lot of healing. I love the Temperance card. A lot of healing, self-love is what I'm hearing too. It's just the Pentacles talks about slower moving energy. So you're building some kind of like new life for yourself, but it's taking time. So I feel like for this group there's been a lot of frustration. And that's why everything's getting a little shaken up, because you're restoring the harmony in your life. Sometimes it has to get a little messier before the peace starts to come in, right? But I really feel this group's very intuitive. So start exploring some of your natural gifts and abilities. And if you don't know what they are, I really feel like they're going to be coming in soon. So if there's something that you really like to do, like, I don't know if it's reading tarot cards or writing, you want to lead meditation groups like on YouTube, something like that. I don't know what it is, but you're really being encouraged to do that. Or maybe you already are in this industry of sharing your spiritual gifts, but there's new gifts that are going to be coming, and Spirit wants you to try new things because there's more to explore and you have so many more abilities than you realize. So I'm also hearing that message as well. So I'm very excited for you, group number 2. I hope this helped. I hope this brought some clarity and brought you some guidance and comfort. If it did, shoot a comment down below. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I would love that. I have all that information in the description box as well. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'd love to connect with you there. So thanks for visiting my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. So if you picked this card, you picked the Prosperity. And there are a lot of planets working with you that are shifting your energy right now, but the main one that's coming up in your reading is Mars. Okay, Mars is a planet of energy, action, desire, drive, and it also can be the energy of having impatience. So let's get into more details as to how this is helping you grow and expand and all the details that we can get. So the first card I have is the Daughter of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Wands, Oralite, Goddess of the Earth, Angel of Space Clearing, Angel of Psychic Ability, Mother of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Okay, group number 3. I really like these cards. However, I am picking up an energy that you're really shifting a lot of things. A lot of you could be newer to your spiritual lifestyle or newer on this path, or you might be just like leveling up. You might have been on this path for a while and you're kind of leveling up and trying new things, and you're really trying to expand yourself, and you're taking a lot of action. You have a really passionate desire to create the life that you want, and you're very determined, and you're kind of just feeding your soul with a lot of different spiritual modalities and different authors and videos and things like that is what I'm hearing. And you're starting to discover your psychic abilities. With the Angel of Psychic Ability, it says your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So you're coming into this new awareness of a new psychic ability, or that you just have them, and you're starting to realize a lot of synchronicities that are happening and really profound realizations. You're starting to really listen to your body, understand what it needs. You're meditating. I feel like this group is just really getting in their own energy, but also getting overwhelmed with it. With the Oralite, this talks about being still and being in the present. So I feel as though with also the Angel of Space Clearing, a lot of you are clearing out old emotions, old energies, of things that don't serve you anymore, and you're doing such a good job, but you're almost forgetting sometimes to be in the present moment. And also with your emotions, you're really analyzing them, you're listening to them, and that's beautiful. That's such a beautiful thing, and a lot of people don't know how to do that. So like, this is amazing. I'm really excited for you because you're starting to learn, like, oh, okay, this pain is there, or this emotion is there, and this comes from this, and you're kind of starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together. But a big thing I'm hearing is sometimes, like, while it's good to do that, there's always balance, right? There's always balancing with everything. So I'm hearing that sometimes you were doing it too much. Sometimes we have certain emotions that don't make sense, and sometimes it's good to just let them be, to just kind of refocus our energy on something else. And that's not suppressing them, right? That's not suppressing them, because sometimes I know when I started in my spiritual journey, or not even just started, this actually happened a couple months ago, I was trying to analyze my emotions and dig into why am I feeling like this, why am I feeling like that, but I was doing it too much. I was getting too caught up in it, and then I wasn't in the present moment anymore. I was living too much in the past, too much in my past energy. So Spirit's saying that's great to dive into that. It's so important, it's so healing, and you're doing all this shadow work, and it's beautiful. But find the balance of it. Take a day off and say, okay, today we're not gonna really dig into my emotions today. We're just gonna focus on the present and, take a break from it. Like, you're doing a great job, but just don't do too much, right? Don't do too much. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you. Because you have this excitement, and you're going through all these different awakenings with all this wand energy, this fire energy. You're seeing things in a new way. And then, yeah, that makes sense because we have the Temperance card. And Temperance talks about healing and rejuvenation. And in the reverse, I feel like it's time to rejuvenate your soul and take a little break from all your work and all your take some break, because you're excited about it. You're excited. You're like, oh, this is fun. This is my passion. And it's great. That's great. But with the Mother of Pentacles in reverse, it's time to nurture yourself more in a different way. Not in like such a spiritual way, more like, oh, go and have some fun with your friends, or go spend some time in nature. Do a fun, creative, artistic project that is just for you, doing it just for you. Not something you need to showcase to the world. You don't have to post on social media, right? Start painting or taking pictures or writing something or doing something that's just for you is what I'm hearing is really going to help you. And I really see in getting into that energy, there's going to be new creative ideas coming, because we have an idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. So getting in more of an artistic flow is really going to help you with your new spiritual practice, with the new energies that are coming in. It's going to help you because it's kind of going to take you away from all of this intense healing work that you've done and put you into a whole different kind of healing energy, but one that's a little more relaxed and one that brings you more into the present moment, if that makes sense. So let's see what other cards we have, what other messages. We have Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. I love that. Amazing. Okay, meditation. Meditation will bring you clarity of mind and a sense of inner peace. We have the Justice card. Death. King of Cups. Unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance. Gratitude Rampage. List 10 things you're grateful for. Slow down and rest, you need it. Okay, I love this. So I can definitely tell that Mars has been helping you get into this excited energy, and you have all this energy and this desire and this like fiery passion. We just have to make sure we're directing it equally to all areas of our lives. So that's what I see for you. You have this new energy, this excitement, this desire to grow, and that's beautiful. But we need to spread it out, if that makes sense. Yeah, and that's what I am getting from all these three cards. Because it's kind of funny, because you have get up and dance, slow down and rest, and then to write. So these are a lot of different energies, right? These are a lot of different energies. So I feel like Spirit's saying, don't focus so much on the meditation or the one thing you've been doing. While it's all great and you're doing amazing and you have wonderful things coming into your life because of it, you're completely creating your life. Make sure you're spreading it out more. Like, have some fun and dance one day. Write things down that you're grateful for. That brings you up into the present moment, right? Gratitude Rampage. And then slow down and rest. So I'm getting a lot of different messages to just redirect this fiery energy you have into different areas of your life. And new areas you've never put energy into as well. I just see a lot of transformation for this group. I feel like you were in this Five of Pentacles energy, and you're kind of transmuting that with the Justice card. You're coming into this new energy of realizing what's right and what's wrong, like what's good for you, what you shouldn't have in your life anymore. You're kind of weighing things over. And you've been going within with the blindfold. You're going within, and I love that. And you're coming into this King of Cups energy, this really loving energy. And then the Death card, this came up to the Daughter of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like getting into this new energy of putting your action and desire into something new creatively, or something new that excites you, that's going to help you clear out some of this energy you're trying to clear out. Because I feel like for some of you, you've been kind of stuck in some certain energies, and you get kind of overwhelmed, and you're like, well, I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing this. Well, when I see the Death card, this is like, I love the Death card because it's a part of you dying away that's not needed anymore. And when you get into your creative expression, because it's so healing, it's going to help you transmute that energy. But you need something creative. It's really important. Some other messages we have is treat yourself to something beautiful today. Yeah, so buy yourself flowers. Do something nice for yourself. Show yourself some love. And I feel like you are. I feel like you are for this group number 3. But it's time to do it in a different way. Show yourself love in a different way, whatever that means for you. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. Cultivate love. Become a loving mirror. Open your arms. Okay, so the last few messages I'm getting is that you're really stepping into this new powerful energy, this new Queen of Pentacles, and you're going to start realizing more now than ever how much the people around you are a reflection of who you are. The people you interact with, the people you run into, the people you follow on social media, you're really going to start to see more of a connection, and you're going to have like a new heightened awareness of it, so I'm really excited for that. And the more you open up, the more you open your arms, you're going to find the kind of people that you want to, whether this is relationships or friendships or jobs. The more you express yourself and become vulnerable with what you're going through and your spirituality and what you love to create and things like that, the more you open up, the more you're going to cultivate love. You're going to bring loving energies of support in, of people that want to help you and nurture you and things like that. So I'm really excited for this group. It seems like you're doing really well, even though I think some of you get a little impatient and you're kind of in a hurry and you want to just get to a certain point. But, we always have to remember that the beauty is in the journey, right? Not the destination. And I know that's cheesy, but I always have to remind myself of that because I get in that energy too of like getting excited and I just want to get there and I want to get there and I want to get there. But if you get caught up in that energy of just wanting to get there, when you get there, you're still going to be in that energy towards something else. So it's important to remember that we have to try to stop that thinking right now of, I just want to get to this point in my life at least, or this, or I just want at least a relationship or a good job, or I want to find my psychic gifts or my creative gifts, and no, like present moment. This is important. You're in a really beautiful stage in your spiritual path, and I'm really excited for you. So remember to balance out the energies, redirect it into something new, and have fun and take care of yourself and rest, okay? So I hope this helped. Comment down below if this resonated for you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I have all the information down below in the description box. And also if you want to connect with me on Instagram, you can follow me there. So thanks again, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 4. If you picked this card, you picked the Ring Goddess for peace. Okay. So I want to get into how the planets are affecting your energy. And when I drew from this group, there was one specific planet that has been affecting your energy and also working with you to improve on it, and that was Saturn. Saturn is the planet of karma, discipline, hard work, and life lessons. So I feel like there's a lot of learning for this group happening, and it's really beautiful and it's really strengthening you. But it has been difficult, so I want to get into the tarot cards to read more energy to see if we can get more details. The first card we have is the 3 of Wands in reverse. Then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Wands, the Sunstone, Yin Yang, Caring Connections, Strength, Ace of Cups in reverse, Angel of Healing, Angel of Families, Goddess of Awakening. Okay, group number 4. This is really exciting. I see a lot of good energy coming. What Saturn's helping you with, there's a lot of life lessons I feel like are coming up. You've really been looking into your past with the Three of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse as well. You've really been looking into past energies and how they've been affecting you. You're starting to realize how you are this creator of your own life, karmic cycles and things like that. And I feel as though you're in one right now. And you're doing a lot of work, a lot of inner work with the Strength card. You're learning how to balance out your energies with the yin yang. You're taking action, you're doing things, and I feel like this group's really been through a hard time with this kind of energy. Saturn can be a harder, heavier energy, but it's pushing you to come out of this and come into this victory, into this loving, caring connection for some of you. I feel like this planet's working with you to improve your connections and your relationships. For some of you, it's with a significant other, but I feel like for most of you, it's with family, with the Angel of Families. You're starting to forgive your family or friendships for how they've wronged you, how they've hurt you in the past, and you're coming into this new, beautiful energy. So some of you might still be in this lower vibrational energy, this darker moment, but you're coming out of it with the Six of Wands. You're coming out of it, and you're learning that this spiritual life is amazing, but it is a lot of work. It's hard work, but you're also seeing how rewarding it is. How rewarding it is, because this is what you have coming, carrying beautiful connections. And for some of you, you're working through blockages, and you're trying to manifest a relationship or help your relationship with the one that you're in, and you're letting go of your old belief patterns that you've had in the past. And Saturn is working with you to help bring those up, bring up the energies of the past, so that you can clear them out. So I feel like a lot of you, for group number 4, you're really awakening to your relationships of the past and how they affected you. Maybe you weren't nurtured as much with the Peace card. See how the woman's holding her baby? You weren't nurtured in the way that you needed to. Not that it was a super abusive. For some of you, it might have been abusive parents, but for most of you, I think that you had good parents, but they didn't give you the love that you needed and the support that you needed, the encouragement and things like that. And you're really starting to notice this, and it's kind of overwhelming because you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't get this when I was younger, and that's why I'm messed up, and that's why this is wrong in my life, and this is why I can't manifest relationships, and this is why I have no self-worth. And you're kind of starting to put together all the pieces of the past, and that's what you're working through. And if you're not working through this, I see this coming soon for you. I see these energies coming soon. So prepare yourself, but this is really good because it's going to open your eyes, and it's going to help you to practice forgiveness is what I'm hearing for some of you. And just learning how to love yourself. You're really learning how to put yourself first with the Ace of Cups in reverse. And look at this card. I love this card. It says, angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. So not only are you working with the energies of Saturn and the other planets, you're working with your guides, and your angels are really close with you, and they're helping support you during this time to heal. Some of you may have stomach issues or back pain as well, and some of that could have been manifested from your childhood, from your different experiences and things with your family. So I'm seeing that for some of you. I'm also seeing for some of you, you don't know what direction to take. You don't know where to go, and you don't know what decision to make, and you're kind of stuck in this energy. And Spirit's saying just to make a decision, make one from your heart space. What do I love doing? If you're not sure, if you're like, well, I love both options or both make sense, then just pick one. Just pick one. They're going to be with you and guide you on your path. So if you're not sure always what to do, just take a deep breath, come from your heart space and just do everything that you can from love. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it really does work. It really does help because I do this a lot in my practice. So let's see what other cards we can get for you. We have a transformation. We have the Seven of Cups again. Judgment. Ace of Wands. Nine of Cups. Five of Wands. Energy. Patience. I really do see with the Seven of Cups, it came out upright now this time in a more positive way. So I really feel like there's going to be a lot of new choices coming into your life, really fulfilling choices and options. You also have the Ace of Wands. So I feel like this has something to do with your creativity, your work, your expression, something like that. But some new options are coming in. So make sure you're open to that and excited about it, because Mars and the energy of Mars and your spirit guides are really trying to help you open up to receive this new energy of these new choices. Because we have the Nine of Cups. This talks about emotional fulfillment on all levels. So I see a lot of fulfillment coming in for this group. The Five of Swords, yeah, you're walking away from energies that aren't serving you. You're walking away. You're starting to get vulnerable and show who you really are. This family is naked, and I feel like you're showing your true self. This is who I am. This is who I want to be. This is what I want, right? You're getting into the energy of what do I want, not what do they want or what are they going to think of me. It's like, what do I want? And you're completely transforming your energy. You're completely transforming your energy. So Spirit's saying to be patient. This takes a while. You're working through a lot of karma, a lot of old energies. There's a lot happening, but you're going to be victorious. I mean, we have the Six of Wands. This screams victory. This screams coming up from a difficult situation and transforming ourselves. So there's a lot of new awakenings coming to you. A lot of new awakenings. Let's see. We also have intuition. I pulled a lot of cards for this group. We have the Empress, the Hermit, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse. Tune into your inner peace. Turn lemons into lessons. There is a solution for every problem. Let love grow. So yeah, you're definitely in a slower moving energy, I can tell. I can tell just with these three cards. You're in a slow process because you're clearing out so much, but you're completely being reborn with this Empress card. You're completely being reborn. You really are. You're breaking karmic cycles from generations and generations. I mean, this is some heavy stuff. So make sure you're taking some time to go within and tuning into your inner peace, because you're transmuting so many energies that aren't just yours. They're not just yours. They're things that have been passed down for a very long time. And you chose to come to this planet to break this for your family. And you will be coming out of this. You will be coming out of this feeling that you're feeling. Solutions are coming. Solutions are coming for you. This card is kind of dark looking, but I love this card. It's like there are options. There are options coming. There are opportunities coming for this group. So start to be ready for love. Start to open up your heart space. Be ready for these opportunities. And they might come in different ways and new ways and maybe even scary and uncomfortable ways. So if you're like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. But they're going to be very healing for you, and you're going to be intuitively guided. So your intuition is going to be strong. And when these opportunities present themselves, your intuition is going to arise, and you're going to know that it's the right thing. You're going to know. You're going to know. It's going to be very clear. It's going to feel like, oh, I have to. It might feel like uncomfortable, but you're like, oh, this is uncomfortable, but I know I have to do this. I know this is going to be so good for me, and it's going to completely like transmute this energy. So, wow, I'm excited for this group. You're going through a lot, but I'm so proud of you, and so is Spirit. I'm hearing just like, keep going, you're doing so well. Mars is a tricky planet to work with. Mars is kind of an aggressive planet, so you're being pushed right now, but you can handle this. You are completely ready for this, and you're doing so well. So I really hope this resonated for you. Comment down below if this helped. If you want to book a personal reading with me, I have all that information below as well. And if you want to connect with me on Instagram, I have a lot more free content there. So thanks again for checking out my channel, and I'll see you next time.